G'day guys, this is an exciting video. We're moving to our new house. I reckon you guys are going to love it. We love it. It's a clean with me, unpack with me. So let's get into it. I'm starting off this vlog by sharing with you a mini house tour before we had our open for inspection. At the end of this video, I've put a full detailed one that I walked around and talked through our house. But just at the start here, I put a little glimpse, and then Saturday afternoon, we loaded up both our cars to do our first trip Monday morning once we pick the keys up. So this is where we're at.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us.
G'day guys, we're moving to a tiny house today. Everyone is so excited. We've been up for hours. It's not even 8:30 yet. We picked the keys up at 8:30 and we are packed, ready to go and looking forward to starting our new family adventure.
Found what we're looking for in life.
We're here. Dave hasn't picked up the keys yet, but we're here and ready. I've got the gate open so we can get out to the backyard.
Call us crazy, but things are finally right.
We're waiting for Dad to bring the keys.
We are. We're so excited. Dave's just grabbing the keys. He's on his way now. Come in the front room. This is our empty house. That's the front room. To this big white space. We're going to put the table here, TV there. This is the kitchen. This is where the fridge is going to go. Look at the pantry, it's a good size. This should go out to the garage. To the hallway. This is going to be the son's room. They all come with double doors. Unfortunately, there's just the shelf on the top. Otherwise, it's just hanging space. But it's a massive size, so we will certainly make that work. And each room has a fan in it as well, which is cool. That'll be the little man's room. Then there's a little study area here. It's another bedroom. This will be the little ladies' room. Here's the toilet. Laundry. It's nice. Big linen cupboard. This is going to be Dave and I's. Goes out into the deck area. Nice. It's got some shelving.
Got some power.
Got some power. Another bonus. And then the bathroom. Double sink. Toilet. Woohoo! Time to start bringing things in. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Woohoo! This is going to be the playroom. I'm in the pantry. So you remember the old house, this took up like a whole big shelf down the bottom. It's up the top. No one's going to be able to help themselves to pasta. And then check this out, a spice rack. Isn't that just brilliant? 4 of them. That is going to save so much space. Amazing.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we...
G'day guys, it's day 2. I've just finished emptying that doorway. That's kind of been the plan. We've just taken everything from the car, put it in the doorway, or we've got the garage door there, so we have a car at either door, and then bring all the stuff in. So I haven't put a lot of stuff away working on it. In the kitchen, I've just been trying to get everything to the room that it needs to go to. So I'll bring you down the hallway. We haven't yet got the furniture. Dave and a mate are bringing that today. He's just gone to go pick up the truck. It's just before 8 o'clock. This is going to be my room, like study, craft, etc, etc. It's just got a lot of stuff in it. There is the playroom. Pretty exciting on the one level. I cleared the bench. Woolworths just sent me a text. My online delivery is going to be here in 1 hour, so that's awesome. So hopefully the fridge will be here by then. We've been here 2 hours and it's just got to 18 degrees. I'd ordered our groceries to arrive between 10 and 1 so that the fridge would be here. The key thing I was looking forward to was milk. We were all out of our long life milk as well. Oh guys, isn't this disgusting? Like, oh, gross. Okay, so I tried a few things with it. I put the vinegar on it because I've done that at our old house on the shower and it worked really well. And then, look, it really hasn't done much. So then I tried the CLR, but I was really concerned about where we drink from. That's why my thumb's there, because that's where our drinking water comes from, whereas the cleaning water just comes from around the outside if we're cleaning the sink and such. So it still hasn't done a good job though, guys. What should I do next? Tuesday night I did another grocery order. This time I did it for our early slot that I like. Grocery haul for the new house, which is exciting, but there's been a stuff up. I ordered on the Tuesday for delivery on the Thursday, and I thought I don't normally do this because it goes over into a new week of specials. But anyway, I used the specials for this current week because I thought, oh well, when they put it through on the Thursday, I'll get the actual special prices. Some of them I have, some of them I haven't. So that's a bit disappointing. I'll show you one though. This chicken schnitzel, it says there that it's $4.40, but yet on the receipt it says $8.80 because they were 50% off. That's why I got them. Gonna have to talk to Woolies online and see what they can work out, because I only bought this because it was 50% off, so it was meant to be $3.50, but they've charged me $7. So I'll just have to see what I can do. I don't know if that's just a set thing or if they just do it for certain products. Anyway, I just need to find out for next time, because I do love to shop the specials. So I've got a lot of specials here that aren't specials. So for mine, it's not as much food as it would normally be. All right, so this is what I got. We'd been eating down the freezer as we were moving home. So got some more broccoli, chips, nuggets, broccoli and cauliflower, Caesar salad, mozzie cheese, the schnitzels, which I mentioned, dim sims, see they were on special. Pears, 2 lots of sausages. I think I got that. That must be just a standard deal, any 2 for $10. Some more Cheerios, 2 stand and stuffs. They're fantastic for our simple Saturday night meals. Saturday night, it used to be for freezer meals and leftovers, but we're getting through so much of our stuff that we just have to do another standard meal on the Saturday. Some mince, we're all out of mince in the freezer. Some little apples. I couldn't get the pink ladies with what's going on with the pandemic. They've been having some problems with their distribution centre, so I couldn't get the pink lady apples. And then these ones, they're meant to be mandarins. They're Phoenix mandarins, but they're trying to show you, they are massive. Look at that. Then we got some eggs, bananas, some more sauce, crumpets, bit of a favourite. Whole grain bread, tomato sauce, some long life milk. I got some tonic water because I noticed we've got some gin, only a tiny bit of gin, but when we're moving I'm like, I'm gonna drink that up. So I'm gonna have a gin and tonic, some cheap old laundry powder, lip balm, Tim Tams, bit of a treat, rolled oats to make some granola bars, pitted dates to do some more balls, which I shared in my last video. Panko breadcrumbs. I needed some more of these. They just taste so good in the sausage rolls I've been making, and some desiccated coconut. I also grabbed the Caesar salad so that I could do chicken parma with salad. I was trying to get the kale salad because I do like that, but they didn't have that. That wasn't available. So all up, that ended up costing $138. So like I said, I'm going to get on the internet now and just see what I can work out regarding the discrepancies in prices. I wanted to jump on here because I just got off the phone from Woolworths. I was on hold for like half an hour. Terrible music. It just kept getting louder and louder. Anyway, the person I finally got through was so helpful. And she said that the problem was that I had ordered in the old catalogue, so I didn't get this week's specials. So because I ordered on the Tuesday, I didn't get Wednesday's specials. But she's like, do you know what? It's a once off. I'll refund the difference for you now, which was super kind. And it was about 5 items and she refunded me $17.83. So that was awesome. While she was doing that, I was thinking, I wonder if I've got some other codes that I haven't actually used. And then she's like, do you know you've got some codes on here? And I was like, oh, and she's like, yeah, and they work. You've got heaps. I try and put the codes in, but you know, it's hard to keep up with them. And I've even like changed, like that used to always go to my junk mail, but now it goes to my inbox. Anyway, she's like, look, I'll look into it and I'll see if I can put it all in one code for you to make it easier. I'll call you back in 10 minutes. Anyway, when she called back, she's like $93.68. Like, isn't that crazy? There was some codes, because she sent through the individual codes as well. There was one that was like $30, $20, $15. And then there was those little ones where you can tell I've missed like the weight discrepancy for like, you know, sweet potatoes or something. There was a 90 cents and $1. So yeah, I encourage you, give them a call and see if you've missed some coupons. We had roast chicken for lunch. When I'm roasting chicken, what I like to do is just put it in one of those oven bags, add some flour, pierce some holes in it, and I find it cooks it so well. Unfortunately, I didn't actually record the chook after it was cooked.
I'd rather be with you than someone I don't know. Now it's like we're living in two separate worlds. Come on back to me, say that you won't go. I can't cope without you and I wanna hold you close. Say that you won't go. Say that you won't go. Say that you won't go. Say that you won't go.
How beautiful is this kitchen? I just love the white and greys. It's so bright. It's just so different to what I'm used to. The other kitchen was so difficult to film in because as the backsplash, I had a window there. It was double glazed, but it was a window. So with the camera, the light just used to reflect on it all the time. So you would have seen I did so many different angles and a lot of them were just facing down at the food because the light just reflected if it was facing at us. And then with the pumpkin, what I'm just doing is putting some roast vegetable seasoning on it. I ended up finishing it all up, and then a bit of olive oil. The kitchen has a beautiful view onto this lovely green flat area. We've been out there as a family kicking the footy. It's just the distance that I can actually kick accurately. If I have to kick too long, who knows where the football's going. This is my son's room. I've got everything in front of the cupboard just because I needed to make sure I had space when Dave came through to set up the cot. So that's why it is all inside the cupboard, shelf at the top, and then hanging space all along. So I'm aiming to kind of work that out. The windows are dirty. All the windows here are dirty. So I'm going to give that a clean. Mind you, check out, so it's a blind and a curtain. And then I put some towels on the top. Anything to keep the kids asleep. And yesterday he slept for 3.5 hours. I ended up opening up the door because I was just like, buddy, you won't sleep at night. And then I'm thinking I'll move that to that corner and then I can put the baby monitor on it, and then it covers up that PowerPoint as well as his tunes. I don't change his nappy on here anymore, but I do really like the storage for it, so I do want to make sure I brought that. And then these bedside tables, so we haven't set up one of the rooms as a bedroom, so we don't have a spare bedroom or a guest bedroom. So we've taken these and the kids are going to have one each. For his, I will be putting in the wardrobe. So first off, I'm going to start off by giving the window a really good clean and give it a bit of a dust. Like if you look here in a corner, if you can see it, there's spider webs. There's more spider webs. We did the condition report yesterday. It took us 2 hours. It was very thorough. It was like a book. It was so big. So what do you think? How do you deal with cupboards like this? Do you buy shelving to use? Like, we're just renting for a year, so I'm not sure we want to do that. We'll just see if we can make do how it is. But what do you do?
You and I can weather any storm before I sleep.
I was really surprised when we were filling out the condition report on this rental. It said clean and excellent for all the windows, and I can't believe how dirty they are. You know, in upcoming videos, there's going to be that many of me cleaning windows. So I'll put on some fun tunes so we can get this done.
Feel the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through. No limit to what we can do.
I'm wearing my cleaning gloves again. All this cleaning of two houses is just ruining my hands. So that's why I'm wearing the gloves.
Can take it slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. You make me anxious.
I try and be as systematic as possible when I'm cleaning, you know, from cleaning top down and not doubling back on areas. But here, I mean, I'm putting stuff up there and I hadn't even cleaned the shelf, so I had to take it all down again. This is the other thing about moving. Your everyday tasks don't stop. So I had to chuck on a load of laundry, still got to do the dishwasher. So that's why I'm taking my time with unpacking and just kind of trying to do a room at a time. And so today's goal was to do my son's room.
I love the things you did for me. It seems that you're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so
one of the reasons too that we moved from our other house is that we had no community. There were no families there, and it was just a struggle. We don't have any family here in town, so it was Dave and I doing it all the time. And then with coronavirus, you can't even catch up with your mum's group, so it was really tricky. So I am so grateful. My best mate, I can actually see her roof from my house. It's just the way it turned out. It's brilliant. So she dropped off this Boston bun. It is delicious and I just feel so grateful. It was something we were really missing in our last house. We just really didn't have the community. If anything, I would say our neighbours were difficult. So the only way we were able to get this house is my best mate suggested it and said, contact your real estate agent and see what he has on the books. So I called him and he said that, yep, they had a house that was going to be coming out soon and go on realestate.com, but it hasn't yet. Anyway, when he explained it to me, it didn't sound ideal for kids, but we had a bit of a look at it online. And we're like, we can make this work. So that's the only way we were able to get a rental. We applied for other rentals and we just didn't get them. I had no idea it was so hard to get a property in the rental market. I just had no idea. I'm so grateful that we were able to do that. So if you are selling a house and you need a rental, just ask your own real estate agent, because he was then one of our referees. It was then easy to get the house.
Too far. Let's tear down these walls. Our destiny has called. We're walking down a path, and the wind will change at last, like a song about our past. So I'll just close my eyes.
I must admit, as a family, we've actually had a lot of fun moving house. Yeah, look at Dave enjoying himself. It's been so much easier to move house with a family than to be at work at the moment. Work is so tricky with the pandemic going on. So I'm really enjoying my month off at the moment.
We were younger, we were never running out of time. As long as we had each other, everything was black and white. Driving in a car.
I never got carpet lines at the other house and I can't believe this. Stoked.
When we were younger.
So I've kept it pretty simple, kept it pretty functional. I haven't put anything on the walls. I'm probably just a bit scared to be honest. Even those 3M hooks, when we took some off the other house, took some paint off as well, which we've had to touch up. So for our rental, I probably won't be putting anything up. And unfortunately, they didn't have any picture hooks already up because they left all the rest of the picture hooks up around the house, and they're all on the condition report, as well as those baby proofing plugs in PowerPoints for each room that they had them in. They've got it documented.
Sky, the brighter the stars, shining upon wherever we are. No matter near, no matter far, the darker the sky, the brighter the stars. I know there are stories, greater stories to be told. We will.
So here I totally put on one of my 10-minute timers and tried to smash out the folding as quick as I could, and I managed to do it in under 6 minutes.
Alright, so this is my daughter's room. I need to set this up. So we've got books there. I just want each room to have books that the kids can easily read. She loves her books, so she's got another one over there. Dave set up the bed. These hexagon shelving, they were already here. We just need to look after them and make sure they don't fall down. And then she has got a similar cupboard, so the double cupboard, and just that shelf up the top. So I need to work out something there. And we've got a little bedside table that I might put next to that, so Gigi and Hoot, it's her light that lets her know when it's time to wake up in the morning and get going. It changes from blue to orange. So that's the plan. Needs a good clean as well. And she specifically asked me not to pack up her train set, which I won't do at all, but I'll just have to move my way around it.
Next day, new room. What I actually found so dirty is the hanging rail. It was just so dusty. It probably had never been dusted before. It was just filthy. So I was able to do this room a lot quicker just because I knew the process that I was going to go, having done my son's yesterday. So that was awesome. Smashed this one out a lot quicker. And it's all at her height because she gets her own clothes in the morning.
Games that you play, you're making me sway. Up, up, down, down, up, down, down, up and down again. The things that you say, it's making me gray. Up, up, down, down, up, down, down, up and down again. Don't think I can do this too long. And now I want you out of my head to be gone. You tear me up, up, then you fix me up all for fun. You tear me up, then you fix me up.
I'm really looking forward to getting back into doing some more activities with the kids. I love doing that, but we just haven't had the time with what's been going on. So I'm looking forward to getting back into that. A lot of those tubs have got activities or toys. So I'm really looking forward to getting back into that once this house is set up.
I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around when you don't have to. There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around.
I'm such an idiot here. So what I did is I sprayed the window cleaner, but I actually sprayed it on the fly wire, not realizing that the fly wire in this bedroom is on the inside. So then I had to take it off, and I was hoping that it would come off easily, and it did, so that worked out well. And then I continued cleaning.
It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time.
I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. I think it'll work really well. It's at her height. She'll be able to get her clothes. Then the activities and items that I want to be able to supervise her with, I've got them up the top. So that was that done. Then I've got to go off and do our ensuite. So what is really fascinating about this house is they have a sensor in the wardrobe. So it's a sensor light. It's really interesting. You can't actually turn the light on and off. It's all controlled by a sensor, so have to remember at night time to shut that walk-in robe door, otherwise if you get up to go to the toilet, the light comes on.
Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside. Still got your lips on paper in a trash now. I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces.
This section is super fast. I actually did a time lapse because I was running out of memory space on my SD card.
Love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces. Oh, heavenly.
But look how beautiful it is. The countertops are laminated, but they actually don't show the water. If you splash water when you're washing your hands, it's not super obvious. Whereas if you remember at the old house, because it was brown, you could, as soon as there was a water spot on it, it just showed like anything. So I'm grateful to have these countertops here. And the other thing about this house that's interesting is it's actually a tiled roof. So I can't even hear it when it's raining. I just went outside and thought, oh, it's just sprinkling a bit. Whereas we would have heard that in our other house. So that's it from the new house. If you want to check out our old house and what it looked like for the open for inspection, I'm going to take you on a tour now.
Alrighty, I'll bring you in the front door. So I've got this right in the entryway. We've got a peace lily, our Tanzania artwork. And then if we come through, this is where we're sleeping at the moment. It's also been the guest bedroom. It's a bit different from when we first did our photos because I borrowed a lot of stuff from a friend, but I gave that back. And so we've just used a bit of what we've got at home. I never got around to finishing that plant. And then in here to the powder room. Hello. And then straight in here through the kitchen. So that's out to the deck. That's upstairs. That's our third level. There's master bedroom, ensuite, and like TV area. Here's the kitchen. We're just doing our last minute look around, so I will grab that, don't worry, before the open for inspection. And our pantry. Put a lot of stuff away, obviously, with us moving. Then we've had to take all the gates away. So we've had a gate here, and when we did our first open for inspection ages ago, we had to take this gate away. It was a black gate that we'd fixed into the wall. So we've just been using a porta cot as a gate there, which has worked really well. So come upstairs. This area is lovely, but for kids it's just terrible because that's just all railing. When we just had our daughter, we had like the couch in front of it and cardboard all blocked out so she couldn't climb on it. But like I said, we've just really made this an adult area. Just in the afternoons, when after quiet time, our 3-year-old will sit here and watch some telly. And at the outdoors. Then into the master bedroom. And it goes out there as well. Oh, I need to open that. Let's pause it. That looks much brighter, doesn't it? We've got a cute TV attachment up there. We've never had a TV in here. Then walk-in robe. It is massive. Love the shelving in this house, I must admit. I mean, the rest it feels like you're raising kids in a China store, but the storage is pretty phenomenal. And then into a massive ensuite. Double sinks, double shower. We haven't used the double shower for ages. It's just a lot to clean. We had a stylist come through actually, and she said this was the way to do the towels, just to make them look thick and plump. Alright, then coming back out here and going downstairs. The stairs look so wide when you don't have baby gates on them. And then downstairs to the playroom. This did have a couch in it for the photos, but we took that out. It's upstairs because we're moving. Then we've got the laundry. I need to shut that window. This also has awesome storage. So it has the shelves, which you would have seen, shelves, and then hanging space. Let's shut this window. So all really spacious rooms. When we first had our son, we were down here as well, so it fits a queen size bed and a bassinet. Then back out here. We got the reverse cycle put in just to keep it cooler down here because it got so hot last summer. Then into our daughter's room. We've kept this pretty spacious too. And then out the back. It's a pretty massive playroom. It was a theatre room as well. To the bathroom. Better fix this up. That's our house. That is like 4 days of just cleaning, packing. It's taken us so much work to get here. So I thought I've got to film it. It's a bit different when we did our photos. Open for inspections at 11 o'clock. So I'm just going to do a couple more things.
Wow, thank you so much for watching till the end. That makes such a difference. I really do hope that it inspired you and that you were safe and well. Take care. Bye.